Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us today on our webinar, Beyond the Resort, Selling Casa Coralina's Private Villa to Your High-End Clients. My name is Ana Camerer. I work with Emerging Destinations, and today we are being joined by Ariel Barrionuevo, Managing Director of La Coralina Island House and Casa Coralina Private Estate, who will be presenting this amazing villa that I had the pleasure to experience firsthand last month, located in Bocas del Toro in Panama. But before starting with Ariel's presentation and passing everything over to him, I want to give everybody a brief overview of emerging destinations and also a few housekeeping notes for this session. In case you are new to our company and our training sessions, Emerging Destinations is a boutique sales and marketing representation company in the US and Canada. We are a team of 4 people, my colleague Jenna overlooking Canada, Paula overlooking the West Coast based in LA, Jane, the owner of the company, based in Atlanta, and I'm based in Buenos Aires, but I do cover the East Coast and the South of the US. So between the 4 of us, we are constantly on the road on sales missions, doing in-person trainings at travel agencies and tour operators, hosting events, and attending trade shows. You can see our contact information on your screen now, our website, our YouTube channel, which I encourage you to subscribe for. It is Emerging Destinations 156. On that YouTube channel, we are uploading on a regular basis all the different webinars and training sessions that we are conducting. And this webinar, which is being recorded, will be uploaded to the YouTube channel later today. So on the Americas playlist, you will be able to find this webinar recording as well as all the other webinars that we have been conducting, not only for La Coralina and Casa Coralina, but also for the other clients that we have in the Americas portfolio. And you will be able to dive deeper on other playlists like Asia, Europe, and Africa. And that way, I briefly mention the areas or regions where we have clients. You can see their company names and logos on your screen now. Basically, we represent a wide range of DMCs, tourism boards, lodges, hotels, cruises, and camps all across Asia, Africa, Europe, and Central and South America. You can also follow us on our Instagram account, emerging_destinations. And in case you want to schedule a one-on-one training for you and your team on any specific destination or company, you can see my contact information on your screen now. You can either send me and you have questions, please feel free to send me assist you by or special expert notes before we pass everything to Ariel. I was mentioning before, the webinar is being recorded, so if you way for phone, don't worry, we are recording the webinar, and later today, besides uploading this webinar recording on the YouTube channel, we will be also sending you a follow-up email which will include this webinar recording. Sorry? As well as some other marketing material Coralina. By the end of Ariel's presentation, we will be answering any questions that you may have. So we encourage you to type your questions on your control panel on the right, and Miguel will be answering your questions at the end of his presentation. So this is all on my side. Now I have the pleasure to introduce you to Ariel Barrionuevo, Managing Director of La Coralina Island House and of our featured property today, which is Casa Coralina Private Estate. Over to you, Ariel.
Hi, good morning, everybody. It's a pleasure to be with you. Just thank you for joining us to this brief presentation about Casa Coralina Private Estate. Probably you have already some of the people attending to this webinar have already attended to some of our presentations for La Coralina Island House. This is a quite different presentation because we would like to show you this gem that it's like Casa Coralina Private Estate, just next door to La Coralina Island House, and curated and managed by La Coralina Island House Hotel. So I think it's I'm just waiting that Anna is going to introduce the main photos of of where we are, because this is ideally the best way just to introduce you where the Casa Coralina and La Coralina Island House is located. We are in Panama, in Bocas del Toro, but just a quick moment just to see for people that haven't been before in Panama. We are in the north of Panama and very close to Costa Rica. Connections possible to Bocas del Toro. Of course, the obvious one, it's through Panama City. It's a 45 minutes flight from two different companies that flies to from Panama City to Bocas del Toro, Air Panama and Flight Trip. You have more than 8 flights a day connecting the main city in Panama City to Bocas del Toro. You are arriving from US to Tocumen Airport, and you have to switch the airport in case you don't have a private charter from Tocumen. That it's something that we can arrange as well. I think that probably for profiles or guest profiles that probably have the opportunity to use or to rent Casa Coralina Private Estate, a private charter, it could be a possibility as well. So we could arrange everything from Tocumen Airport. In case that it's not a possibility, we have the connection through the domestic airport in the middle of the city, in Panama City. And as I said before, it's 45 minutes flight from Allbrook Airport and to Bocas del Toro. You arrive to Isla Colón, where we are. So you don't have to take a boat to any other island. You are arriving to the main island of the archipelago of Bocas del Toro, that it's Isla Colón. The letters of the airport, in case you are searching for the tickets, it's B as in boy, OC, the International Bocas del Toro Airport. Another connections possible that I didn't mention before, it's Costa Rica, San Jose. You have five flights a week from San Jose. That it's also a very convenient connection through US, because you connect directly through Sansa Airlines in San Jose International Airport without switching the airport. Yeah. So I mean, for people attending to these webinar, I think the both options could be measured and see which one is the more convenient one. Once you arrive to Isla Colón, you are only 15 minutes by car that the hotel provide, and the Casa Coralina as well. It's a service included in the rate. So the pickup at the Bocas del Toro Airport, it's all managed by us, and it takes only 15 minutes to arrive to the private estate. The advantages of being in Isla Colón, not only the very short way to the private state, but also Isla Colón is one of the main islands of the archipelago, which is a group of 60 cays and islands, small islands. It's one of the only ones in the archipelago with natural beaches. Most of the other islands on the archipelago, they are around the mangroves, so you don't have beaches available. Here you have the guarantee to have at least 10 different beaches around the island to visit staying in Isla Colón. And the other, the last but not least advantage to being in Isla Colón is that you are very close, very accessible to the Bocas del Toro town, or Bocas town, as is well known. So you have plenty of restaurants, bars, nightlife available for your guests staying in Isla Colón. So you don't have to connect through any boat at all to have all the vibe of the rhythm of the island, of the Caribbean vibe in Isla Colón. And I don't know if you'd like to switch to the Casa Coralina, just to start with this private state Casa Coralina, which is a villa, 8 bedrooms villa. The maximum capacity is 18 guests. In the main house, you have 6 bedrooms with all the facilities of a private residence. You have two additional bedrooms just next door to the main house. So in total, you have 8 bedrooms available, king size, queen size, and twin beds. As I said, maximum capacity 18 guests. Living area, large dining area, where the breakfast, which is included in all the rates for this Casa Coralina, it's served, as you can see on the photos, a magnificent view of La Coralina Bay. You are in front of Pounce Beach, where it breaks one of the most important waves of the Caribbean. Actually, the La Coralina Island House is next door, so you have access to all the services of the Isla Colón have, and the La Coralina Island House has to offer as a guest. But in terms of Casa Coralina, you have to understand that this is a private residence. It's a private state, 8 bedrooms villa. Fully equipped kitchen. You have optionals. You can have the full board meal plan, or you can use the hotel, different restaurants and beach clubs that you have being a guest in Casa Coralina. Or otherwise, you can take one of our chef services, and they can assist you with all the meals, with some of the meals. We also offer sometimes for guests that would like to cook themselves and just receive an assistance in the kitchen. That's an option available as well. So in terms of food, I think everything is already accomplished, and we manage different options that every guest profile require during their stay. You have also a very large living area with all the playroom and a bar that you can have, an open bar requested in the Casa Coralina as well, and also one BBQ area where you can host not only the main dining area but another one venue with a BBQ, with the open kitchen, where you can have somebody just taking care of all the grill. As you can see on the photos right there, you have an oven for pizza nights or a grill night available, and also can host the entire capacity of guests staying in the house. I think this house, it's ideal for multi-gen groups, definitely. It's ideal for private celebrations, for celebrities, It's ideal for a retreat. It works perfectly in this Casa Coralina, and it gives you this privacy with all the services of a luxury hotel. Also, it's linked to La Coralina Island House, so all the services and facilities are also available. In this case, you can easily access to our holistic center and spa, fitness center, all the complimentary classrooms that we have every day, yoga classes, and any other activity that is available in our holistic center. The guests staying in Casa Coralina, they access easily to these services every day on a daily basis. And also the restaurants and the beach club that we have, one in Pounch, a very walking distance of Casa Coralina, and also Bluff Beach, that is another beach club that we manage, and it's 10 minutes away of the main property, and you have access to a very isolated beach, 6 kilometers of beach. It's a turtle reserve, and it's ideal for relaxing. You have a bar and a restaurant available in that beach club as well. I don't know if any of you would like to or have any questions about this residence or private estate.
Yeah, actually, to keep it a bit more like interactive, I encourage all our travel advisors connected today just to type your questions on the control panel as we are moving to the next slide, so Ariel can answer the question during his presentation. So the first question we have for you, Ariel, do you offer airport transfers when booking Casa Coralina Private Estate?
Yes, all the transportation is included in Casa Coralina, and also the breakfast in all the rates. It's served in the villa. That's a service that we provide. Doesn't matter if you opt for the food board meal plan or not. The breakfast is always served in Casa Coralina. You also have, as a service included, the laundry service, because this is, having thought as a private residence. So you have access to the laundry in this private estate, and you have security because then you have an independent access to Casa Coralina. When I said independent, it's in terms of the hotel. La Coralina Island House is next door, and it's linked through the rainforest. But you have an independent entrance to Casa Coralina, and you have a security service from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. every day.
Amazing. And regarding the transfers, if I understand well, you also can assist travel advisors with transfers from the international airport in Panama City to the domestic airport in Panama City, right? So you can assist them also when in the capital city, not only in Bocas del Toro. That's correct?
Yes, it's correct. As I said at the beginning, all the logistic internally in Panama, as soon as your guests arrive to Tocumen Airport, the international airport, everything could be managed by Casa Coralina and La Coralina Island House. Actually, we provide services in Tocumen Airport just to connect one airport and the other, or we provide services for private charters from Tocumen to Bocas del Toro.
Understood. Then the other question that I have for you, you mentioned that people booking Casa Coralina Private Estate, they can access the facilities of the hotel if they want, like the holistic center. However, there is a spa treatment, like an open air spa treatment facing La Coralina Bay. I think it's the one that we are seeing on the screen now, that is located at Casa Coralina. So if someone is booking a treatment treatment, and if they want, they can take that treatment at the privacy of the villa.
Absolutely. You have a small gala for treatments just facing the La Coralina Bay. Just it's an open view to the Caribbean, but also you can we can arrange in Casa Coralina a private yoga class. We can arrange a private meditation on the swimming pool, or aqua flow treatment using the infinite swimming pool of Casa Coralina. We take all the services that we provide in La Coralina Island House to Casa Coralina in case our guests require.
And in terms of activities, Ariel, what you were mentioning already, some of the activities at the hotel. Can you highlight the activities offered at the hotel next door to Casa Coralina, as well as other activities that you can handle, for example, snorkeling or scuba diving?
Yeah, of course. We have all the water activities at the beginning. I mean, including surf, snorkeling, boating, sailing boat, all available. Fishing, in case somebody would like to do some fishing, deep fishing or fly fishing. We have both available in some of the rivers just very close to the continent. We are only 20 minutes off the continent in this main island. So the fly fishing is also available, and also the deep fishing. All that for the guests, but also you can rent e-bikes, you can rent ATVs, cars. All are available for all the moving around the island, because you can go from one side to the other, visiting different beaches, or takes one of the services provided by the hotel that we have shuttles to Left Beach. You have trails in the rainforest that connect Casa Coralina to La Coralina Island House, where you can see birds, nature, and all the experience around the rainforest, and also all the tourings around the archipelago, where you can visit Bird Island, Starfish Beach, Cayo Coral, Cayo Zapatilla or Zapatilla Cay, and do the fishing, diving. In Bocas Town, you have two very important, very serious dive centers where you can take all the PADI certifications, or they accept PADI certificated guests. And yes, definitely the program, it's very extensive. And surf, because we have a team in Casa Coralina and La Coralina Island House, a team that take care of all the surf experience. What it means when I said surf experience, it means beginners lessons, guidance for people that already they are probably pro in terms of surf, and we can show you different spots where you can surf, not only in front of Casa Coralina, but also in another ones available in the archipelago. There are more than 8 different spots to surf different shape of waves.
And when is the surfing in Bocas del Toro?
The surf season, it goes from middle of November up to the end of March, and then the month of July. Actually, we are just finishing this season right now. We still have very good waves, but July, it's a great month of surfing.
Amazing, thank you. Then we have another question for you. Is there any minimum age required to book Casa Coralina Private Estate?
For Casa Coralina, we have a minimum of 2 nights. Yeah, it's the only property, or that we have a minimum of night stays.
And what about age? Do you accept children at Casa Coralina?
Oh, that's important, Anna. Thank you for reminding me that. Yes, this is definitely the private stay that we suggest when sometimes they require for a family staying in La Coralina Island House. We always, we have restrictions in La Coralina Island House for 12 plus, with the exception of Casa Coralina Private Estate, where we don't have a limit of age. Everybody are welcome to enjoy these amazing, outstanding villa. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Do you have availability for Thanksgiving?
We have for Thanksgiving, yes, we do have. Yeah, we definitely. I mean, unfortunately, we are not offering Casa Coralina for Christmas and New Year's Eve. It's already sold out for festive days.
Okay, but you can still offer Casa Coralina Private Estate for Thanksgiving, and also if someone is interested in booking it for either February or March, maybe a family traveling during a spring break
Yes.
2027 is available still.
We are taking bookings in Casa Coralina due to the availability from the first week of February with no restrictions right now, because we are fully booked from Christmas to the end of January.
Okay, thank you. And we understand that, of course, it all depends on the season, so you always tailor-made each proposal, but can you give us an idea of the starting point for rates at Casa Coralina Private Estate?
Yes, of course. The shoulder season of Casa Coralina, it's 3,500 plus tax, the nightly rate in shoulder season. Mm-hmm.
So it's $3,500 plus tax per night.
$3,500, including the breakfast and transportation, and all the access to the facilities in La Coralina Island House.
And can accommodate up to 18 guests.
Yes, full board or half board meal plan. It's quoted, I mean, separately to the nightly rate. And as I said at the beginning, the maximum capacity, it's 18 guests.
Okay, amazing. Well, we don't have any other questions here on the control panel. Just to wrap up this presentation, and as a reminder to all the top advisors and tour operators connected today, we are sending you a follow-up email which will include this presentation as well as the webinar recording, a link to the photo gallery of Casa Coralina Private Estate. If you want to either feature Casa Coralina on your own website or maybe create a nice newsletter to your clientele, we will give you all the marketing materials so you can do that. And I will also make sure to include Ariel Barrionuevo's direct contact information in case you want to keep the communication with him. Otherwise, you know that Emerging is the rep company in the US and Canada. So Jane, Jenna, Paula, myself, Anna, we are always available for anything that you may need. So this is all on my side, and I will leave Ariel last for you to wrap up this presentation.
That's very quick, Anna. Thank you so much to everybody to join us to see a quick look at the Casa Coralina. It was a pleasure to be here, and feel free just to contact to any questions, any doubts that probably or hesitations about this presentation that would like to clarify. We are pleased to help you with that.